Oh man. Woo wee. All your past offended outcasts is coming back to haunt you. And that's what I'm talking about with YouTube Google. You can do a criminal background check on me. I'll tell you what I did. Many years ago, I drank a lot of alcohol, smoked marijuana with my sister. My sister was 6 years older than I was. That's how I got to hear so many bands of people going, damn, you heard them? Yeah. With my sister and the situation that I was in, you know, I was brought up terribly. I really was. My dad hated my guts. He was ashamed to have a son like me. I often wondered what it was that made him hate me so much. So I thought, you're a father. After a while, you tend to love your son, right? But my dad was an intelligent salesperson. He sold. That's what he did. He was in sales. He worked for advertising at AM stations here in Charlotte before I was born. My sister was born out of wedlock. They had to get married. Now, my life has been a struggle. It really has, because it wasn't till a lady upstairs. No. It was a guy on disability. While I was trying to get disability, he said, have you ever been hit over the head or had a brain injury? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. You know, and I'm put in a situation now, where I was able to learn more about my disability and work around it. Okay. With my channel, like I said, for me, I got a DWI, driving under the influence behind the wheel of a car. Fortunately, I was out on Hickory Grove Road, wasn't anybody out there. I was just driving, I was lost. Because when you're drunk and you're out there and you're driving around going, now, where the hell am I supposed to turn to go back home? And you're trying to figure it out. My sister was wasted drunk. I could have sworn I stopped at a stop light, but I didn't. I went straight through it. Highway patrolman arrested me. I was stupid. That's why I tell people today, if you go out, like I used to tell my daughter, if you go out, do me a big favor. Do me a big favor. Make sure that you take a Lyft or an Uber. Now, for me in my past, and trying to figure out what the problem was with me, is the fact that my disability should have been seen many years ago, and I should have been put on disability, you know, but there's nothing that can be done. The reason why I am the way I am and trying to figure out my health issues is the fact that my brain is going all over the place. I need agencies to reach in and help me. I do. I need out of here. I really need out of here. And I need to be put in a place where I can go out and walk without having to breathe in the bad air from uptown Charlotte. Now, as a senior citizen, I haven't even taken a shower and it's already 1:15. Waiting for a woman that's not going to show up today. I'm tired of this Genesis home care crap. I'm going to find me somebody else. Now, my clothes, I've got to wash them today. So that's something I'm going to do in just a little bit. You know, I do have a disability that has haunted me. And my dad, as I said, had a right to be ashamed of his son. Unfortunately, he did. I hated my father. I never loved my father. You know, And it is kind of like I said, when you have a disability that has affected you with all your relationships you've had with women, and it has, I think my ex-wife knew more about my disability, she would have been going, "Oh God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you." For me, all that I've wanted to do for a long, 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 long time, all that I've been wanting to do for a long, long, long time is just have somebody that understands me as a disabled person. Somebody to understand that I think differently. To understand that I just want to learn the YouTube way, somehow or another, magically, being able to have a different view here, a much different view. My goal is to get out of here, and I'm going to do it. Get out of here. Because we have people that have been here for years and years and years. They're in their little rut every single day. They get up, they eat some breakfast, they go out and smoke their cigarettes, they hobble around, they sit down here, and they just chit chat and they trade bed bugs back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's exactly what they're doing, you know. So I'm going to end this vlog to say that my health is bad and I'm trying to figure it out on my own. That's what the doctors want me to do. That's basically it, guys. Subscribe to this old man. And like I said, I don't know what is causing these problems. I don't. It is the fact that I'm really wound up and I need to. And I'll be back to my peer specialist, Nate's right. He said, "You see these young ladies and they excite you." And I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I need to just chill out, relax, and listen to some really laid back music and watch more comedies. Amy Beth Ross, you know. Um, and I don't know. I mean, I get all these people trying to collect money from me, and I owe now medical bills, you know. So it is a Friday, and I've got to wash my clothes somehow today. Subscribe to this crazy old man. My goal is to find out what men wear today. New fashion. I'm going to look good. I want to come on here. I might even wear me a tie and look dignified. You know? Walk up the ladder of YouTube. Get up there around 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Walking up the ladder to my 100,000 subscribers. And I start getting monetized. I'm able to change my life. I'm able to get the hell out of this place. My webcam models, let me explain something to you. If I tell them that I fell in love with a woman that loves me, they'll be happy for me and go, "I understand." I'm going to say, "She has a problem with me seeing you." I understand completely. So help me out. I'm just a crazy old man that needs to take a shower or two, and I'm going to be doing that. I may wash my clothes tomorrow, you know. But let me explain something to doctors. They see me and they see me as able bodied, and they do. I have a cane, but I'm able bodied. The reason I went to a geriatric doctor and the reason why I'm going to go back to psychiatrist, I need therapy. I really do need therapy. Do I know this person? This guy looks familiar. Well, that's pretty good. I'm going to go welcome to him. I always am nice to people that come in that are larger things. Now, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog to tell you I am an absolute mess. I'm an absolute mess, and I am. I'm going to try to figure this out one way or another. I am. What I'm looking for with my stomach, and as I've said before, there's something that I can coat my stomach Okay, but it allows the acid and also the oh God, my mind's going dead right now. It is 96 degrees outside today. I've got two ACs on. It's a crazy day. I need out of this apartment. Period. I need out of here. I'm going to tell my peer specialist Duma next week when I talk to him. I need out of here. I need agencies that'll reach in and help a disabled man. And I'm going to tell the psychiatrist I am disabled. Hargrave Military Academy knew I was by my testing, and they didn't have a problem with it. Their goal was to get me to graduate. You know, if you think that Hargrave Military Academy is the place not to send your son or daughter, you got a wrong idea there. They are an amazing school that can work with a variety of different people and get you through graduation and get you through a good college. So that's it, guys. I'm just an old man that is trying hard to get his life back as a disabled person. Thanks for listening. Peace.